So, what's this new martial art you were watching on YouTube?
Apparently it can just stop somebody in their tracks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did it look like?
I can show you. It
Oh.
could hurt.
Well, I'll tough it out this one time.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
So, what do you want me to... Oh!
So, Reese isn't dead. Just putting that out there. That was dragon fruit. We're trying out some exotic fruits. My local grocery store has picked up, actually they specialize in fruit and vegetables. They brought in some exotics. And so I've been playing with that today. There are hundreds of videos out there on trying exotic fruits, so I figured I would just not film that. However, we have started something new, and I kind of hinted on it before. It's called Thrive Life, and it is freeze-dried foods. So shelf-stable, and we're talking vegetables and meat, and they're pre-chopped up, and so there's like so little work to it, but the quality of the food has been quite surprisingly good. And so one of the things we did, we ordered the starter pack, and in there came their answer to the chef's plate and those order the groceries to your house that are preset menus, and their answer to that is called Simple Plate. Simple Plate, let me make sure you can see this. So tonight, Reese and I are going to make the Tuscan style beef Pappardelle. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. I'll look it up before we continue. It has asparagus, kale, and mushrooms in a savory tomato sauce. And it is a pasta dish. So we're going to make this, and we thought you might like to follow along. It doesn't take much time. They say it takes 30 minutes maximum. And in the box, and I'm going to change the camera angle so you can see things better. So when we open the box, they're very cute and with their quick little comments. Who said cooking was easy? We just did. So open the box, and in there you have all of the instructions and all of the food labeled by numbers, and that matches the instructions. So I'm going to change the camera angle so we can lay it out, and then we'll get cooking. By the end of this, this should look like this. Okay, so in the box, what they have is the pasta, the garlic. Oh, we have shadows. Sorry about the shadows, guys. Garlic and onions, Italian seasoning, veggie mix, shredded beef. So think about this for a second. It's shelf-stable shredded beef, and it is actually beef. It's not textured vegetable protein. It's actually beef. We have a tomato sauce mix and Parmesan cheese, real Parmesan cheese. And then they've also added in a balsamic glaze for this. So we're going to follow these instructions and get things rolling. Now, Reese is going to pan over, and just so that you can see, the only thing that we are prepping before the next segment is the hot water, because we don't want you guys to have to sit there and watch our water boil. We don't like to do it, neither do you.
And besides, that's something that I have the skills to do. It's canine caviar. And this particular one is venison. It's the Leaping Spirit grain-free entree. This kind of cooking I can do to his great satisfaction, as you'll see in a moment. And his plate is clean.
So, instructions are to measure out. Reese is going to do it while I talk.
Here's garlic.
2 3/4 cups of water in a large saute pan. Add half a tablespoon of garlic, butter, or oil.
Butter?
Mm-hmm.
Want oil?
Butter, please.
This is a rough.
Oh, we did that backwards. Oh well.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, it actually wants you to measure the water, but not actually put it in. We screwed up there.
Oh.
So we won't have the sautéing effect on the garlic, but it'll reconstitute. It'll be delightful. I am sure of this. It was only supposed to be sautéed for 10 to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
If I was to do it again, I'd probably saute for a second. Anyway, so then we add in add water and the shredded beef. Now take note of the fact that there's no scissors or anything involved here. There's notches in all of the packages right along here. And Reese is just ripping them open and tossing them in. So shredded beef, veggie mix. This one's next, love.
Excellent. There it is. A little bit high, actually. Got some on the stove.
Onion slices. And Italian seasoning. I'm just going to open this for him. That goes in too, please. And we're going to simmer for 6 to 7 minutes.
The FBI's after us for what that looks like.
Let's put it all in.
Yeah.
Alright. Now the other thing is we're just waiting for the... Oh, the boiling water. It's boiling. Okay.
Yeah, just right there.
So we're going to put the pasta on as well. Again, the tear open.
Mm.
So both of these need to simmer for, 6 to 7 minutes for all of the stuff on the stove in the frying pan. And the pasta will take 8 to 10 minutes.
Is it simmering, the pasta?
Yes. Yeah, about there. And then when we come back, which will be in 6 to 7 minutes, then we will move on to segment number 4. Now, we could sit here and timestamp this and you can watch us stir. It's going to look like this.
Just a second, I'll demonstrate.
So we'll be back. Okay. Might have to cut it out because seeing me go like this and looking at the camera.
Course.
That's so pretty.
Let's start over.
Alright. So, next is number 4, and it reads, while stirring, add the tomato sauce mix. Let it simmer for an additional 3 to 4 minutes.
This food probably shouldn't be prepared by that mouse from that Christmas poem. You know, not a creature is stirring, not even a mouse.
Because he doesn't know how to stir. Trouble.
Yeah, you gotta stir this stuff.
My goodness, when that reconstitutes, it's serious.
Yeah, I know, like it doesn't look like it's tomato sauce, and then suddenly it does.
Thank you. So I'm gathering up all the little pieces of all the little baggies so you can see, because my concern, of course, is how much waste are we dealing with? Well, we were watching another Thrive Lifers video today, and the statement was 30% of the food we eat is, well, it's not what we eat. 30% of the food we buy,
We don't eat.
we don't eat.
We throw it
Therefore,
out
it's
because
waste.
it gets too old.
Yeah, you want to pull it in right from the sides. Thank you.
What are you talking about? Okay, yes.
So additional 3 to 4 minutes. Turn that down, because one of the things to know, we have a friend who works for the Pappardelle company, so we've been gifted with 2 wonderful pots. But with Pappardelle cookware, because of the design of the pans, once it gets up to temperature, you need to pay attention and keep turning it down a little bit because it retains the heat longer. So I'm just watching that. May I have a little stir?
Yes, you can have a stir and you can have a liquid too if you want.
I'm just going to get, wow, the mushrooms have really come along nicely. There we go. Getting everything down into the pan. Making sure we get all of the sauce off the back of the spoon. Wow. Okay, I'm going to try and bring you guys forward so you can see that sauce a little bit. Because, oh my goodness, oh, there we go. I'm doing terrible camera work right now. I know I am, because
You're doing all right.
I'm behind the camera. And I cannot see what I'm doing.
There we have this. And of course we have, noodles boiling over
Which are
here.
almost done.
Yeah, we've timed it today. First time we tried this, I had the noodles done, and then like 10, 15 minutes later, we're still cooking. So I looked at the instructions and said, okay, so this is going to take about 10 minutes, and this will take 6 to 7 minutes, and that'll take 3 to 4 minutes. So I started this first, and then this part, well, there's 30 seconds there and 6 minutes there, and
Yeah.
3 to 4 minutes on this part, which are almost 2.
Okay, because that looks done. It's running out of liquid, so we want to... But the pasta will add in a little bit more liquid to that, so it'll come together nicely. The last thing that we add in is the Parmesan cheese and the balsamic vinaigrette.
And that goes in
Or
with
vinegar, the glaze.
We are
It's
actually
glaze.
at time.
We're at time. All right.
So I'm going to drain these
Okay,
and come back.
and I will turn off your stove.
Just dump them in,
Yep, just dump them right in.
and then I'll leave so you can do your magic. Just crack my fingers.
Okay. I drained pasta, Parmesan cheese, 1 tablespoon of butter.
Oh, I'll get that.
Thank you. And then top with the glaze.
Take another tablespoon.
Oh yeah, this one's got goop all over it. Good goop.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably people don't want to spread their toast. But a tablespoon?
Tablespoon, please.
Like that?
That lovely.
Off we go.
Thank you. Oh, I have an escapee. Use the fingers. That is hot. I get the pasta coated. Butter in there.
Got to bring in the camera for a second.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm going to put the Parmesan on. There we go. This is the first time I've touched the cheese product. Yeah, it's firm. Interesting. This is all a new adventure for us. Honestly, we opened the box and they had bags of things called snackies, which is 3 serving sizes of things that you would grab and snack on. And the first thing we opened up was strawberries. Oh my heavens, it was so good.
Shockingly good.
So there's a thing on this, so we're gonna pop that open. Put the glaze on. Oh, We were given some for in a basket at Christmas time, and I'll admit I've been hoarding it for myself. It's so good.
But I have seen this stuff come in the package, so
He knows
Scott
this.
has to give it to me.
There. Oh, the scent off of that. I mean, we just put a balsamic glaze, and that's going to give an initial vinegary hit, and then it balances out with all the other flavors. All right, so that's the finished product, guys. So let's get this on the plate and give it a try. It's supper time. All right.
Hey, look, you've got a balsamic shooter for that.
I do. I would recommend, after we're done filming, take a knife and cut up your pasta. So we used to do it when we were kids. And then you won't have the problem of
Bring the Phoebus.
burning your Phoebus. Alright. Let go.
How is it?
Yummy.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So.
Shall I pause?
Oh, we've been rolling that whole time?
Mm-hmm. Well, we can get stuff out, right?
Yeah. Alright. Let's take a look at these plates. First taste. Now, you need to know something about us. I'm a bit of a foodie, so I like all the neat stuff and the interesting techniques and all of that. And exotic fruit,
Okay.
Reese does not. So to hear him say in the background, not bad, that's fantastic. That's a win. Okay, so the pasta has a good texture to it, as any pasta would. The sauce is really good. I'll find a little bit of the beef.
I'd probably put in a little less
Oh my gosh.
balsamic, but that would be heresy.
I know. The beef reconstituted beautifully and has a nice flavor to it. Total win. Okay. So, Thrive Life, simple plates. Our website for this, because I would be dumb if I didn't say this. We are www.thrivelife.com/Maritimes, and that'll be in the link below. Have an awesome day. This was a win. We'll keep sharing if you're interested.